I'm Michael Duffy from Axceleon, and we are here at the Siggraph Show 2009. We're happy to be here, and I'm very excited to speak with the Intel team. So our flagship product is called EnFuzion, and it is a distributed computing application and used in many applications, grid computing, cloud computing, etc. But in this particular industry, media and entertainment, our application is used to manage render farms for studios, typically behind the firewall, under their control, and our job is to really optimize the hardware resource for the artist at the end of the day. So when they need an image rendered quickly, EnFuzion will kind of manage that on the hardware platforms available as part of the render farm. Well, we've done a lot of integration work with 3D apps. We've probably integrated, I would say, EnFuzion with 95% of the 3D applications that are in the show here today. And when the artist is operating from within their own desktop, they can actually launch into a render farm from within the application using EnFuzion. So we've built a lot of plugins that make it easy for the artist to kind of use the render farm, and that's really the mission we're on, is ease of use for the artist and the creative director inside the studios. The other thing what we have done with our product, we've done a lot of integration with the application vendors that are in here, Autodesk, Maxon, Adobe After Effects, and those types of applications, Apple Shake as well. So the objective is to make it easy for the artist to use our product EnFuzion. So within the application desktop, the artist can render straight into an EnFuzion render farm. And again, this is a very important person for us, is the artist. We really have to try and make their life easy, as easy as possible. It's hard enough trying to build these complex images without having to worry about trying to get them rendered, so they can go home in the evening. And that's really the mission we're on, is to make it easy to use. Yeah, I just want to kind of give you a quick overview of EnFuzion. So, in this particular picture, we have our artists, our graphics here, and these are all the frames that kind of get pumped out of applications like Maya, Max, etc. Cinema 4D, and then EnFuzion sits between machines, which are the render farm here, and really the workload. So EnFuzion's objective is to take all of these frames that are coming out of these applications and run them on as many machines as possible and do the work as quickly as possible. Again, as mentioned, in chipsets like Nehalem, we run all cores, so the 8 real cores and then the 8 virtual cores. So we've got 16 kind of instances of EnFuzion running on each Nehalem chipset, which is real massive performance enhancements for everybody, especially for the artist and for the production house, right? They need to get the products out. EnFuzion then manages licensing and identity management and things like that. The other thing we've done recently is we've done a lot of testing with the Amazon EC2, the Elastic Cloud 2. The objective is to provide on-demand services for our studios. Today, if they have maybe 100 machines doing rendering and they need to add 100 quickly, well, by connecting to the Amazon cloud and spinning up as many instances as they need, then they can kind of do on-demand rendering, and then when they're finished with their instances for an hour or 2 hours, then they can basically switch them off. So we find that that's getting a lot of interest within the studios, especially the medium-sized studios where budget's always an issue, and they just need them for a few hours and then they can release them again. Again, this is the same concept. So in this case, we're using the internal render farm as well as the Amazon cloud. So the EnFuzion resource manager is really managing all the transactions in and out of the cloud for the artist. Well, for the artist at the end of the day, but for the studio. We have free trials, and they're available on our website. The other thing that's important about this is that the technical artist is able to install it himself. So it's very easy to install, easy to use. It is, is designed around all the operating systems that Intel supports. So it supports Windows, Linux, OS X, and drives all cores. So the new Nehalem chip, we've had various installations already, and EnFuzion is just driving all 16, virtual and virtual and real cores inside the Nehalem architecture. So with that in mind, it's really easy to install on any machine by artist. Takes 3 to 4 minutes to install, and we'll of course support that. Access to hardware, software, early releases, and chipsets, etc., is important to us. And also the co-marketing opportunities of Intel are great. So we thank you for the opportunity here. and in general, the team that supports me inside the partner program, software partner program, has been very helpful. But more importantly, I think we want to, as Intel continues to release new products like the Nehalem chipset, which we do very well on and run all cores. We want to be there, right in line with Intel to stay on top of the new architectures. Our website is Axceleon.com or EnFuzion.com, www.EnFuzion, and you can request a download there, a free trial. And we are here to support the artist and whoever would like to download it. And if you have any questions, I'm Mike Duffy at Axceleon.com. Please email me, and I will do whatever we have to do to help you get started with EnFuzion. So our website is www.Axceleon.com, and please go there and you can request a download.